Hello, my name's Rachel and I work for Age UK, Cambridgeshire and Peterborough. Currently this year I'm carrying out the home assessments for the home energy checks for service users that are nearing or are in fuel poverty. There is criteria set for this. They have to be over 65 years of age and have a disability of some degree that affects their health and their need for being warm in their home. Initially, the assessments are carried out over the phone, and then that is followed up with a home visit by myself if any equipment needs to be fitted that will help the service users in their home. The idea is to save money on the gas and electricity bills. I would also ask if they were getting all the benefits they're entitled to, and I am able to refer to other services internally within Age UK, Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, and dependent on the circumstances I can also refer to external services for larger items such as PET if boiler replacement needs carrying out, but the smaller items we're able to do. I've brought some examples here with me today. One of the main things that we find that we do is fitting radiator foils. These are foils that go between the back of the radiator and an outside wall. We don't fit them on inside walls, and they help to reflect the heat back into the room, you know, saving perhaps a little bit of money if the service user can turn their heating down 1 degree, which will save them money over the year. One of the other things that we do is remote controlled socket timers. These are used for service users that keep perhaps their televisions on standby during the night. If you was to have them switched off from the mains, it could save you roughly about £30 a year. If you've got more than one television, that can, you know, obviously add up the savings over the year. But if they can't reach the power point behind the television, these remote control socket timers will allow you to be able to switch them off, as the name suggests, remotely. There's either one single timer, or you can in fact have a pack of 3, depending on how many units there are around the home that need to be switched off. We do a range of light bulbs, different sizes available. I've brought these to show you today. These are energy saving light bulbs. They're not like the old ones that they take, you know, half an hour to light up. These are very good LED bulbs and they are absolutely excellent. And according to your needs, there are different sizes available. We also do little LED night lights. I'll show you what these are. They're very simple. They just plug in perhaps in a hallway. If someone was to get up during the night and needing to use the bathroom, rather than switching a mains light on, if they can see well enough with one of these, it will again save money on the electric. So we can supply and fit those. There are also manual segment timers. For example, you know, perhaps lamps in the living room where you are, or, you know, different items of equipment that you use during the day but, you know, would not necessarily need on during the night. Again, there are segment timers that can set times when you would like that appliance to be switched on, and it would automatically go off when the timer is set. Another thing we're able to do, we can fit letterbox brush seals. Some letterboxes haven't got a brush seal on them, so if, for example, newspaper boy were to push the newspaper through and not push it all the way through so it falls to the ground, if you don't have a letterbox brush seal, then all your heat from your hallway and possibly your house would end up going out through the letterbox into the street. Another thing we can do is brushes to go on the bottom of doors. They can't be fitted to UPVC doors, but they can be fitted to wooden doors, external doors, internal doors. For example, if you're just heating one room, then if there's a gap under the door, you can have one of these fitted to keep the heat in that room. All these items are provided and fitted to really save the service user some money on their gas and electric bills. We can also advise them on perhaps switching suppliers if they find their energy bills are very high and it's not something they've done before. We can also assist them with that and get quotes to see how much money they may be able to save on their bills. We also ask them about benefits. We check if they're getting all the benefits they're entitled to. So as I say, we can refer them to our internal information and advice team. We can also advise on the Warm Homes discount, which is £140 a year. If they're eligible, we can again refer them over to our information and advice team with support to apply for that. As I say, assessments are done over the phone initially. If anything is required, I will then follow up with a home visit to fit the equipment that we have.